that are on your computer onto external drive, the first thing you'll need to do is get either a flash drive or an external drive that's large enough to hold the files that you have on your computer. There can't be more than 256 gigabytes of data on your computer because that's as big as the hard drive is. So here you can see up on the top right hand corner I've put in an external drive. So I'm just going to open that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some folders on here to keep myself organized. And because I want to take the files and folders from my desktop and my documents and perhaps my downloads and pictures, I'm going to create folders like that. So I'm just going to go here and new folder, and I'm going to give them a meaningful name. So these are going to be for my new MacBook Air, or my new computer. So I'm just going to call them new. And then I'm just going to do the same thing for the rest. Now, if you aren't seeing your movies or pictures in the sidebar here, they may just be hidden. And to find them, all you need to do is go up to Finder, Preferences, go to the sidebar, and just make sure that they're selected. Okay, now I'm ready to start to drag and drop my files into these folders. So I'm going to close this Finder window, open Finder again, and I prefer to use the columns view, so I'm just going to default to that. Okay, and then I'm going to open up my external drive over here. And you can see it opens up to the side. So I'm just going to move my two windows so that I can navigate a bit easier. And so the first one is the desktop. So I'm just going to go to Desktop. Here are all my desktop files. I'm just going to drag them over and put them on the desktop. So now they're being imported over onto this external hard drive. I'm going to go open my Documents folder and then drag them over. So I'll do the same for downloads and everything else. And this can take a bit of time depending on the size of the files. Now you may have photos or movies on your Mac. So here I do have some photos here, and you may want to move that library over onto your new Mac. So I'm just gonna, so these are some photos. And so I created that new pictures right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and go into pictures, and you'll see that there's a photo library here. And I'm just going to move that over. And now that new photo library is there. So now that I've dragged and dropped everything, I have all the files on this external drive. I can eject it. And remember, when you're moving these files, you're actually not moving them, you're making copies of them onto the external drive. So they still exist on your old computer. So I'm just going to eject that properly, and then we'll look at how we install them on the new machine or the new computer.